and welcome to the A-List. I'm Andrew Polewski, and here with me today is Henry Sitkiewicz, head football scout for the NCSA. Welcome to the show. I'm very happy to have you here, former RB grad of '07, right?
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
No problem, man. And you played football here at RB.
Yes, sir.
For all 4 years, right? And guess why? Is that what sparked your love for football, and that's what you wanted to?
Love for any sport, really. Football was my main passion, and I know when I graduated college I still had to be involved with this sport just because it's my main drive. So I got in a profession where I can definitely continue that.
Very cool. And what do you do at the NCSA? Like, what's your?
I'm a head football scout, so for our company, obviously it's got to make sure we're qualifying student athletes that can earn a degree but have some abilities to play some college football. Not everyone can use it. So I got to watch their film beforehand. I got to see what their grades are, see what they're looking for in a college, so which ways I can help them out and see how our network can help them out. And that's through the phone or face-to-face interview, whatever it may be. But I got to make sure that student athlete's 100% committed on playing football at that next level.
And when do you go to reach out to the athletes at first? Is sophomore, junior year, or?
It depends. I've talked to kids who are in 8th grade. I mean, because the recruiting process starts, if you're very good, if you're able to showcase your talents at that young an age, you can start 7th, 8th grade. But I talk anywhere from usually 8th grade to juniors or seniors, allowing that recruiting timeline.
All right. And why did you want to work at the NCSA? We talked about how, love for sports started here at RB, and is that why exactly, or did you want to continue with that?
I've always had a passion for sports. I can't get away from it. It's my drive. So I graduated Truman State University with a major in exercise science and emphasis in sports management and a minor in business. I knew my degree would line me up for a profession like this, and that's exactly what I wanted. So when I saw the opportunity for the NCSA, in Chicago, born and raised here, it was a perfect fit, and I've just worked my way on up.
And did you wish you worked with the NCSA when you were here at RB and looking to go to colleges, or?
I've always thought about that. You can't really regret anything because Truman State worked out so well for me.
Yeah.
But knowing what NCSA does and the credibility it has, I wonder if I did use something like that, if I wouldn't ended up at Truman State. But of course, it would have helped me out.
And did you use the experience of being recruited by Truman State at all, helping you with your current job?
Oh, of course. I did it all by myself. I mean, you don't have to have a network to help you get at that next level. You just got to make sure you have a game plan in order to do that no matter what. Whether you do it with someone like the NCSA or by yourself, you just got to know what steps you're taking, and you got to tackle this process day by day.
All right. And an average day in the life of you working with the NCSA, what does it entail?
My day's a little bit different. Being a scout, you work at home and you work at nights primarily because that's when that student athlete's home with his parents. So during the day, I'll prep for about 1 to 2 hours. That's usually from like 9 to 11 o'clock. And then from 11 o'clock to around 5 or 6 at night, I have a free day to do whatever I want. And work from home, living downtown, possibilities are endless. And whenever, when the weather's nice, like a day like today, you can do pretty much whatever you want. But at night is when I'm doing most of my business, most of my heavy work.
And does that require a lot of traveling around the country?
It can. I'm still working my way up, but yes, I do probably travel once or twice a month to different combines across the country, whether it be through, Nike, National Underclassmen, but that's a really good way to get your name out there. Also, you're seeing the talent across the country and see how the game of football has evolved.
Yeah, and what are you looking for in the talent at these combines?
At these combines, obviously, the eye test. I mean, you want to see someone that big, that's athletic, that's fast, speed kills, no matter whatever position you play. But they got to have good footwork also. I mean, the kid's got to have a head on his shoulders. I mean, the high, character plays a long way. But, obviously got to have some abilities here. They're able to compete and that mental aspect to it.
That football IQ.
Yeah, that football IQ goes a long way.
And do you have any advice for any RB students who are looking to go into a college sport?
You got to make sure you're 100% committed because recruiting started yesterday. It happens every single day. There's not one day where a college coach is not receiving new information about a different student athlete across the country. So I would tell them to get a game plan. Find out where you want to target, and if you don't know that, you got to see what area of the country you want to be at, what you want to study, and start targeting those types of schools, and contact as many college coaches as you can by whatever means of communication.
Okay, thank you very much for being on the show. Well, and it's been great having you here. I'm Andrew Pulewski, and this has been the A-List. See you next time.
Thanks a lot.